welcome back to my channel. As always, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe so you too can be part of the squad. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Today we are going to be doing a budget with me. I don't typically do these videos, but I'm going to start doing them only because I enjoy watching them. Some would say because I'm nosy, but also it really just helps, especially right now with, you know, inflation, how everything is. I like seeing where people are saving money, you know, like making shortcuts, finances wise, and so on. Plus, I figured this might help someone who is just starting out, so I do want to make sure I have this available. Also, I went ahead and made this myself, which I really like it. Of course, there's pink in it. Are we surprised? No. I did laminate it so that I could reuse it. I hope it doesn't glare, which is what I'm testing out right now. If it does, it's fine. I'll just print a ton of copies and then, you know, just I guess throw them away. I was just trying to eliminate that paper waste, so hopefully it doesn't reflect a ton. I typically use my iPad. I have not this exactly, but another one that I had made strictly for my iPad that I use in GoodNotes, but because of the screen cover that I have, it's one of those where you write it's like paper-like. It reflects really bad with my lights, so it is not easy to film with just because of the glare, so you can't see it. I've tried time and time again, but I just can't. So this is what I'll use for my videos, but I do, like I said, I use my iPad. I love my iPad, but it's the same exact thing. So yeah, like I said, this is one that I made, but if you look up Paycheck breakdowns on Etsy, you can find a ton. I feel like so many people make them. You can find them in different colors, different sizes, all that fun stuff. So if you are interested, definitely look up on Etsy. This is not one that I'm selling or anything. Like I said, it's just something that I put together for myself. So we are going to be doing a budget breakdown for my next paycheck. I do get paid bi-weekly, so my next paycheck isn't until June 10th, and I do like to break everything down ahead of time. That way, in case things come up, unexpected expenses, all of that, I can move my budget accordingly and not, I guess, struggle just because, you know, things come up last minute. It can be stressful. So to me, if I have everything kind of pre-planned, then I don't have to worry about it. Also, if you can hear my AC, I'm really sorry. I usually film at nighttime when you can't hear it, but it is really hot. So, and I'm also filming during the day, and I live in Arizona, y'all, so it is hot. I cannot turn off this AC. So, okay. So we're gonna start by putting the paycheck that this is for. So hopefully you guys can see. But the paycheck is for June 10th. And then we are getting paid $2,075. And I always start with the important things, which is my bills. Once bills is covered, then I move on to expenses. Then I move on to variable expenses. So that would be gas, food, all of that fun stuff. From there, then whatever I have left, that's what goes into my savings challenges or my sinking funds and so on. So when you're budgeting, you do want to make sure that you knock out the important things first, because obviously we need a roof over our heads, we need food, we need lights, we need to cover all of that first. So I suggest, if you have really bad spending habits, or if you're addicted to Amazon like me, if you do these breakdowns and you allocate your money first, you should not be spending it. But yeah, so basically our job is to give every single dollar a job, essentially. And once I account for everything, then at that point I know that I can't touch it. And with that, some people do it differently. Some people only budget part of their paycheck. Some people leave a buffer. I do what's called a zero-based budget, and that's just because if I don't give it a job, I will spend it. So we're gonna start with here. So we have rent is coming up, so that's gonna be $1,065. And then I don't have insurance. Okay, so next is phone, and phone is getting $266. And then we have 2 subscriptions coming out, which is our Apple and then our Netflix. So that is $27 and nothing for insurance. So we're gonna add all this up. Plus 1065, that gives us $1,358. And then I'm going to subtract that from our total paycheck, which is $20.75, and we have $717 left. So now we're going to move on with the rest of my expenses. So we have $100 for gas. Our lottery is not getting anything. Food is getting $100. Personal isn't getting anything. And then our oh shoot is also getting nothing. So here we have $200. And then we're going to subtract the $200 from the $717. So now we have $517. Okay, so that means we have $517 left, and I did have a miscellaneous expense come up of $22, and I'm just gonna write that down here only because I know what it's for, and it's not a sinking fund, nor does it have to be a sinking fund, so it's okay. So we're gonna take 517, which is what we have left. We're going to subtract the $22, and that means we have $495 left, and we are going to put this towards our 100 envelope. So then we're going to put the whole amount, and that again was $495. So total $495, and we're going to subtract that, and obviously I used the whole total, so that means we are left with nothing. And that is our complete paycheck breakdown for our upcoming stuffing. Like I said, if things change, things come up, you know, I kind of shuffle money around if I have to. Like for instance, this miscellaneous expense, like I said, it didn't necessarily fit into any of the funds I have going on over here, so I didn't really feel the need to stuff and or take from it. So with that, we're just going to take that from the money that we're able to put into our 100 envelope challenge. If you're new here, I'm not stuffing any of my sinking funds, and that's just because I'm trying to finish the 100 envelope challenge and then my box challenge as well, which is for 26 weeks. So once those are out of the way, then I will begin stuffing my sinking funds like I would normally do, putting a certain amount on a bi-weekly basis. So yeah, that is it for today's video. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down below. I wanted to make this as straightforward as possible and obviously easy to follow, so that if you are new here, it's not confusing, but obviously it's a work in progress. It's a trial and error. So if you do have questions or something that I didn't cover, obviously leave it down below and I would love to answer that for you. As always, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe so you too can be part of our squad. I hope you have a beautiful day and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. Bye guys.